Guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to show you the product selection, kind of like the reason why I want to choose these actual products, because I want to know if they're profitable off the bat before I actually buy them to send to Amazon. And this is the strategy that I'm doing in 2020. This is a strategy that doesn't allow you to have a lot of money, allows you to start with on a limited budget. And I'm dead set convinced that this is the way to go in 2020. So let's get into it. All right, guys. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to go through the reason why we're going to do it this way. I kind of mentioned before that the reason why is because I want to be able to expand my products on Amazon, but there's always going to be a cash flow issue if you do it the traditional ways. You go out you find a product, you source it from the supplier in China, and then basically you need to buy 500 units to get a good price. With this strategy, we're only going to buy 10 pieces at a time. We're going to send them to Amazon. We're already going to know that they're going to be profitable based on the listings on Amazon and the price that we're buying from and what we're dropping them for, landed cost. And then if it sells, we know that it's going to be profitable. If it doesn't sell, then we can just cut it. This is dead set the best way for 2020. It allows a lot of new people to get into the market with little cash. So stick around. This is something that you're going to want to watch right to the end. All right. So this is my Amazon product selection, and this is for Amazon Australia. So Amazon USA is very, very, very competitive. There's very little big players in Amazon Australia at the moment, and this is how you can capitalize on this. And I'll go into it in a second. So this is basically the criteria, not in any particular order. They're very all important. We want to meet the calculator requirements. So I kind of built like a spreadsheet. I'll show you that in a second. So the product, what we're doing is we're testing the product to see if it sells. If it sells. We already know it's profitable prior, because that's when we select it. We only select products that are going to be profitable, period. So we know off the bat we're already going to be profitable. What we need to test is whether it's going to sell. All right. So it has to be heavy. It can't be heavy because we're flying the stuff in, and it can't be large size. I mean, it could be large size, and there's different ways that we'll go into maybe future videos of getting the product to us very cheaply through different avenues through the China supply line. But at this point in time, we want to keep it generally small and not that heavy, around about 1 kilo, 2 kilos max. We want the product to be profitable. There's got to be enough profit in it. So we want typically to sell the products for around $25 if possible. Kind of $25 is kind of the minimum that we want to sell it for, because I'll show you in a second. You don't actually get the whatever the product costs. You've got to multiply by 3. And even better, 5. So then you're going to be profitable. The products must be we've got to be able to get it for 10 pieces, and I want to show you a way where you can get it for 10 pieces, even cheaper than an AliExpress or all these other sites, which are just they're just middlemen anyway, and they're just drop shippers. So they basically get it from the supplier, double the price, wait for enough orders, and then ship the whole order out. We want enough sales volume on Amazon, so we know, based on just kind of what we're looking for on Amazon Australia. This is Amazon Australia. We want to know that, is the product going to sell? Based off information, we can kind of predict it, but we're not going to know until we actually get the product to Amazon. Then we know that if it's going to sell, and if it sells, we've got a winner. But if we don't sell, we've only got 10 products that we want to just move anyway. All right, so this is really important. If you do it the traditional way, you've got 500 units and it doesn't sell, you're screwed. This is why we do it this way. And then we obviously want to get photos from the supplier if we can. So let's go to the, this is the calculator that I kind of created here, and it's pretty accurate. So let's just go here, and it says the name of the item. So these are the ones that I've already done here, okay? So these ones here, as you can see, I've done 1, 2, 3, I've done 6 here, and I've found 2 winners already. I've just blocked them out because obviously I don't want to show the names. But this is what I've been doing the last couple of days, just going through each product, going through this selection. So I want to explain exactly what it is. So the name of the item is pretty obvious. What is the name of the item? XYZ, and I'll do a example in a minute, okay? The cost of the item, this is the cost of the item, which per unit, all right, which I'll show you in a second where to do that. The quantity, and usually if the quantity is more, the shipping will get just a little bit cheaper. Keep in mind we're flying this, and generally they're going to be very flexible. Like they're going to, you know, if they give you the DHL price express to be 7 days to Amazon, you don't want that because you don't really care that it arrives in 7 days. You want the cheapest possible shipping price, and you want standard express or some special line or something that will get the product to Amazon, not in 7 days, but maybe it might be 14 days, but the shipping is like half the price. So this is really important because it's not speed, it's just multiple products. And then we got the quantity, the total cost of the goods in USD. All right, so whatever how many quantity it is here, I've got 7 quantity, 10 quantity, that costs $7, so that'll be total goods of cost will be obviously 70 USD. Then you want the cost of shipping. Cost of shipping is really going to be the one that's going to see whether you're profitable or not. All right, so this is really important. This is where you can then just say to the supplier, look, give me, like I said before, just the not the DHL, but the standard express or special line or something that it's going to cut down that cost. So the less the shipping that's going to cost you, the more profitable you're going to be, like off the bat. And then if the product is wildly successful, then obviously you would then ship by sea, which will be cheaper, but it'll take longer. So you know, but you're going to have multiple products by then, so it's not going to rely on one product. You know, this process will take a long time to do, but you know, I'm talking like, you know, hundreds of products here, you know, and this is definitely the strategy for 2020. So then you got the cost of shipping, and then you got the total. So this is the total cost of goods converted to AUD. So we want the total cost of the goods converted, because like this, we want to know our numbers. We need to know our numbers. If we don't know our numbers, we're screwed. We're just going to be buying products we don't even know the numbers, and then they hit Amazon, and then it's like, well, how profitable are we? We want to know accurate data, exactly how much these products are going to cost when they land. So this total cost of goods converted. So this is including the shipping and the cost of the goods. So basically what I'm talking about is landed. Now with Australian, you don't have to really worry about paying tax on the duties, right? Because if it's under like the threshold, which is, I think it's currently like 900 Australian dollars, you know, you don't have to pay any tax. You just have to pay shipping and GST. But you don't worry about that for now. Just know that this is the total cost of the goods converted to AUD, all right, including the shipping. So this is basically the bottom line, like 153 landed to Amazon. So then the price of the item listed on Amazon AU. So this is really important, because then obviously we've done our research, and this is the price that it's going to sell for. Like what I like to do is I like to go look through all the page 1 and the page 2 listings, and then see what is the cheapest price, and then kind of base it on that. Because even if you're not the cheapest, if you're not the second cheapest or the third cheapest, it's still going to sell, all right? This is what I've found in the last 8 months. It's still going to sell, because the way we can do it is we can customize it, all right? We can make it a different color. We can add extra features. We can just differentiate it, make it a little bit unique, a little bit of a twist on it, that even though we might be $1 or $2 dearer or $5 dearer, that people are still going to buy it because they want that particular one. It's a pink one, so they want that particular one. So we're already going out there and seeing what's already selling on Amazon that's proven. Then what we're doing is we're just getting a very similar item, like pretty much the exact item, but just different kind of different color or different. Because at the moment, Amazon doesn't have a lot of competitors, so we can do that. All right, we can do that and make money quickly. And if it's like a pink one, well, they're going to buy our one because they're a girl and they want a pink one. All right, so they're going to buy our one. So this is the price that we listed on Amazon. Now, and this is the total price that that if you've got the 10 items here, and we sell them for $59 each, it's going to be $599.50, obviously, right? By the time we sell it all, okay? Now this is really important. This one here. This is the next one here, which is this one column, which is the total Amazon fee for all the items sold. So this is generally, like based on my data, that over the last 8 months, it's generally about 33%. So basically, it's a third of the price. So the higher the price you sell it for, Amazon's going to take a bigger cut. So just go 3 in 1, all right? So just remember, the golden rule is a third. Amazon's going to take a third of what you sell for. So there has to be enough profit. There has to be, one, the price that you buy it for, then the cost of, we're talking about the landed price, the price that you buy it for and then landed. Then you got your profit, and then you got your Amazon fee. So just remember, just really, really simple equation is 3, all right? Product, landed, and shipping. What it costs you to get to Amazon, right? So you got to make sure that if you sell it, if it's $1 to buy, you got to be able to sell it for $3 minimum. If you don't sell it for $3, you're going to be in a loss, or you're going to be very small margins. That's how you figure it out. 3 in 1 rule, all right? And then the second one is the your profit, all right? And then your third one is your is the Amazon cost. They're gonna take a third of all your shit, all right, when you sell it. That's just how it is. And then obviously, then the customer will pay shipping on top of that. You don't have to worry about that. I only have to worry about it if the item is over. I think it's. Don't quote me. I'll have to go back on it. But if you look at the item and it's over a certain price, then they get free shipping. All right, so that's why I like to have my products like $30, $40 price range. It's a good price range. I'll do future videos on shipping and stuff. Okay, later. Okay, so just remember the rule of 3. So then now and after that, we go to net profit after deductions. And then it says here, I'm going to make $246. Wow. So if I buy 7 units of this particular item, 10 units of this particular item, and it cost me 7 USD, cost me 70 USD for total, and then it cost, the shipping cost 57.54. The total cost landed is 154 AUD, 154 AUD. The price of the item listed is $59, basically $60 AUD. I'll make, if they all sell, I'll make basically $600. Amazon will take basically $199 or $200 out of that, and I'll be left with $246 profit, net profit, all right? And how I basically get that is I subtract the cost of the total cost of the goods that I sold for, Then I subtract the goods, the actual cost of the goods, all right, which is 154, and the shipping, like what it cost me landed, and then I'd subtract the Amazon fee, and this is my true profit, my net true profit. By the time I take my landed cost, by the time I take everything away, Amazon fee, this is my true cost, which is I'll make $246, which is basically like little bit less than let's see. Well, I bought it for 154, and I'm making 244. So it's not quite 100%. It's about 70, maybe 80% profit, which is pretty good. That's very good actually for Amazon, because the average seller only makes about 25-30% profit. So that is an actual winning product. And as you can see over here, I've got here green. So this is a winning product. So straight off the bat, based on my research, I know that this is going to be a winning product. Now, as you can see here, there's another winning product that I found. And if you follow this criteria, what I'm just showing you right now, you're going to find winning products. Now, the hardest part is finding the winning products. Okay, that's the hardest part. But think of it this way. If you have, say, 100 of these products, winning products, and you're making, say, anywhere from, I don't know, say to keep it even, $20 profit per product. You've got 100 of them, and one of them sells a day. Just one sells a day, only selling 30 per month. So you've got 100 products, they only sell one per day, and they're selling 30 a month. That means that you're going to make $20 profit per product. That's times 100. That's $2,000 a day. Times 30. That's $60,000 Australian dollars a month, by just having 100 winning products. Now, I've already found 2. This process is going to take a long time to do, but it's possible, right? It's possible. So let's just go through a scenario to close this video, of a product and the steps, exactly what I'm talking about right now, and I'll show you a few other things, all right? So just bear with me. This is going to be, I'm basically giving you the formula here for to find guaranteed winners that are going to be profitable, that you can sell. And based on the data that we have, like that we've seen on Amazon, it should sell. There's no reason why it shouldn't sell, because there's exactly the same one. You're right next to it, you're price matched, and you may improve it, certain ways to improve it, which I'll show you in a second. So let's go to bestsellers. So amazon.com.au/GP/bestsellers, all right? And you come to this page, and there's all these different niches. Now, the way I do it is I go to the actual, like, just pick any sort of niche or category. So I'll go, say, home improvement. So this is home improvement here. Then what I do is I drill down. That's basically how I find my products. All right. Then I just drill down, and then I just look at the other products that were bought, what were matched, and then I can also go to Amazon USA and then see what they bought. Keep in mind that a lot of products. This is a little secret. All right. This is a little secret I've been using really well for my business in Amazon Australia. What I find is there's a lot of sellers in Amazon USA that sell on Amazon. What they do is they allow it to be shipped internationally, and what that does is it appears on Amazon Australia. It's not in Amazon Australia. It's in Amazon USA, but it's appearing on Amazon Australia. When people go on Amazon Australia and they search, it'll appear on Amazon Australia. Now, the people in Amazon Australia, they're in Australia. Now, they will still buy products from the US, but they know that if they do, it's going to cost them more. So when we search for products, if the listings are all listed like, you know, the first page and the second page, and they're all listed as Amazon USA. This is gold. This is absolutely gold, because we're going to come in, we're an Australian seller, and the product is in Australia. So what's going to happen? What do you think is going to happen? The Amazon buyer is looking at it. It's exactly the same product, but because we're Australian, it's going to cost them less in shipping. They're going to buy us. That is a huge tip. All right. So that's the way we can also compete. So don't get deterred if you see all the #1 listings and they're all from Amazon USA. This is actually a good thing, because we can get a lot of sales from that. Okay, and that's what I like. It's music to my ears when I see a lot of international sellers on page 1 and 2. I just love it, because I know that I can come in and squeeze in there and steal their profits. So as you can see there, I'm just scrolling down, as you know, this process takes time. You see this stuff on Amazon YouTube videos, and they're like, you can find a product, you can find a 50,000 per month product in 10 seconds. It's BS, guys, right? You need to spend a lot of time and dig deeper and drill down to find these winning products. So let's just go and have a look at this one. This one caught my eye. Now, in the last video, I kind of touched on this a little bit, but go and get the Alibaba Source Now plugin. You should be using Google Chrome anyway. And as you can see there where I hover over, it's got Source Now. So hover over it, Source Now. So I just click on this, and hopefully it'll just go to Alibaba and it'll just find it for me. All right. So it's not entirely accurate, but you know, it's a start. And it also gives you other options too, to look at. So this belt is like, it's a custom leather belt. It's a carpenter's belt, and it's $34, so it's a good price. And as you can see here now, look at the delivery, it's $13. It's because it's coming internationally. This is music to our ears. This is what we want. So we look at the listing and we pick the keyword out. It's obviously carpenter's nail and tool bag, right? That is the main keyword. So we just then go back and type it in to the listing, and this will give us all the listings, #1 listings for custom tool bag. So whenever we see these products and they're really high priced, this is what we want. Like $34, $49, $60, $100, $25. Now think of it this way. If a carpenter is buying this stuff, like do carpenters have money? Most of them do. They build houses. They make money, right? Unless if they're a newbie or they're a rookie or they're just starting off, they're an apprentice, they won't have much money. But most of them will invest, in their tools, right? It's very important. So this is the way you got to kind of get into the psychology a little bit. It's not really a lot, but just keep it in mind. So this one here, this is a $49 belt. We might be able to find something like this on Alibaba. So then type the main keyword into the Ali search, okay? And look at this. This is $7, and this is $49. Off the bat, we've already got a winner, guys. All right, off the bat. But here's the problem. It's let's see, 3 each. We don't want to buy 300. We can't buy 300. Oh, there's another one. That looks good. That's an electrician one. That's not a carpenter one. That's an electrician one. So again, electricians, they got money. All right, there's another one. Carpenter's nail belt. All right, so that's slightly different. So what I like to do is I like to go to this option here. Okay, it's called ready to ship. This is gold, absolutely gold. And this is where you really get the bargains. All right, so basically you're buying it at this price plus a little bit more, but you don't have to buy 300 units if they've got it available. 300, 500, if they've got it available. 500. So as you can see, they may not be available, but don't let that stop you. That one there is that one there's a very similar one. That's got multiple pockets. So that one's got more multiple pockets, and that's leather. Okay, so see, right now I'm learning about belts. I'm learning about, what makes a good belt or a pouch. Heavy duty leather. It's got a big strap. That's actually a good one because it's got a really big, it's got a really big strap on it. I think this one's a good one because it's got a lot of compartments. See the finish on this one is custom. See how it's really, really nicely finished. See how that's really nicely finished. And this just makes it look, see how it's got the $60 price tag. I reckon you could find this for $10. It just takes a little bit more digging. And you just go to Alibaba and just keep digging. Just keep on scrolling down. That looks very similar to it. No, it's got multiple pockets. But you could look at that product and you go, okay, these are the takeaways for it. There's one. So let's go to that one there. So this is a polyester, okay, it's not leather. It's polyester khaki, lightweight nail belt. So you can buy, minimum is 10. Then all you need to do is you need to just contact the people and figure out a price. So you want to fly this in, okay? You don't want to, because what you want to do is you want to make sure that you can make money on the product that it sells, right? That's really all you want to find out. This is what we're doing, is we're just finding out whether it sells. So you could also, with this item, you could actually just put a logo on the front. So you could put your logo of your store. That's actually made in India, believe it or not. So this is Indian. So what you do is, this is what I would do. I would just keep on looking to see if I can find one. If I can't find one very similar, or I would just get like try to find an alternative to it. But I would already be thinking, how can I add extra value to this actual product? This one's a leather one. I don't know if you want to go to leather, it's a little bit more expensive, but highlight that, it's almost $70 for that product. This one's $25, it's a little bit on the cheap side. But you could find them. And then what you would do is, then you would, I like this price range, $50. I think that's a good price range. Let's just go and have a look at this one. Again, that one's international. So the customer already off the bat is going to pay $50 plus another $15. So then that's $65, right? The customer's already looking at $65 for this. So you could easily come in and price this at $50 and just squeeze them out. They'll buy off you because you're local. You know what I mean? So then you could just go and have a look at all that. See, these are all international. This is your advantage here because you're going to be local. All right, so there's a bunch of them here. Then what you do is then contact the supplier and say, hey, can you make 10 orders? 10 pieces, because I just want to test the product. I like your product, blah, 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 but I just want to test it. So can you give me 10 pieces and just send it through Standard Express, right, to Amazon. So you create the listing in Amazon. So what you do is, see this listing here? All you do is just get like a snipper tool and just take the photo, just block out the, get rid of the logo there and just make a listing on Amazon and just do a very rough listing and just take all the keywords, everything, just put it in, just make it really, really fast and make sure that it's accepted first, all right? For some reason, there could be some things that you don't know about, like it could be hazardous material, or it could be something that, some sort of stipulation with the actual product that you don't know about. But once you create the listing and Amazon says, yep, it's fine to get the listing, then you're good to go. Then you can get the barcode, get your barcode at Barcode Mania, and then send it to the supplier and say, hey, give me 10 of these, give me the price. Then you can figure out here exactly what it's landed. So let's just say that this cost $4 to make, and we sold it for $25. All right, because it's kind of like, it's not, it's like a nylon one. It's not exactly like a leather one. So maybe it's a little bit cheaper. Okay, so let's just say it's $25. Let's be conservative. So this is Carpenter. Cost of US good 4. Let's say we want 10, and then cost of goods in USD. Total cost of goods. Oh, okay. You just go here, and let's just say the shipping cost for those 10. Let's just say it costs $40. So my total cost would be $98, and we're going to sell them for $24.95, and then the subtotal on Amazon will be so the cost of it once we sell everything is going to be $249.50. Sorry guys, my computer cut out, so I had to reshoot. The total Amazon fee for all the items is $66.50. This is what Amazon's going to charge me to sell the items on their platform, okay? And then if we look at the net profit at, what was it, 30, I think we said it was 24.95. The net profit would be about $68. All right, so that's a pretty good net profit, because don't forget, like, we only spent $98 to make $68 profit. So that's pretty good. Even if we sold it for what, $19.95, we'd make $35 profit. So we spent $98 and we make $35 profit on top. So this one here probably need, in my opinion, probably like to. I would either try to source it, try to get a better, just work on maybe getting a better price point. Maybe go after something that's a little bit more around the $50 range, and it might cost a little bit more. Let's say the belt was $11, and we sold it for like $49.95. That's like $165 profit. We spent $168 and we made back $165 on top. So that's, I think, with this particular product we just saw now, I definitely would have gone maybe something a little bit more high-end, like a leather or something, maybe just a little bit with it that's got a nicer finish, and around that $50 price point. It's definitely better, because there's more profit in it and you're getting more money back. So that would be a green light. So that's pretty much it. You know, I know this video has been long, but I wanted to make it in depth so you know exactly the strategy that I'm using in 2020. And this will take work, okay? So this will probably, like, if you imagine it this way, if you just focused on getting anywhere from, say, 5 or 10 new products a month, by the time you get to the end of 2020, you'd have between 50 to 70 new products making, you know, $15 to $20 profit per day per item. And that's really kind of like, by the time you get to that point, you would have well and truly just kind of have enough money to leave your day job, well and truly. So let's just do a quick scenario before we cut this video. Let's just say you by the end of the year, so next 12 months, you have 50 products. They're all making you, say, $10 profit, just on the low ball at $10 profit. That means you'd make $500 a day times 30. You'd make $15,000 a month just from 50 products, making you selling one product a day at $10 profit. That's life-changing income, $15,000 a month. So can you see where this strategy really plays in, because you're going wide, you're getting more products. You're not worried about one product not selling because you've got many, many more. That's the strategy I'm employing in 2020. So guys, I hope you got some value. If you have any questions, just comment below, or if you like this video, just give us a thumbs up. But ask away any questions you might have, because this is definitely a good strategy for newbies that want to come into Amazon with not a lot of funds, and they can start. All right, but it will take some time. But the more you do this process, it's just going to get easier. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.